presents Play to Earn Community.
Join the Discord to learn more.
Welcome back to the Hardforking channel for our latest installment of our Play to Earn show with Johnny Gonzo and Mathematics. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Living, earning, keeping it real.
Jesse, what are you doing? Just playing.
Oh, well, yeah. A lot of my work these days is either working on videos or playing games. Who would have thought? I thought playing games was just a hobby. Now I'm just playing games for work.
We used to have this conversation all the time, animation and my mentors and stuff and my fellow students, talking about video games, how it's such a time toilet. Now I talk to all my animation buddies, I'm like, fuck animation. I'm playing games for a living and I'm making way more than I ever did in animation.
There you go, people. That's what the show is all about. We're trying to get you to come and play games with us.
The world is changing. Get on board.
And we do have more spaces available. So if you would like to become a Hardforking scholar, links below. Join our Discord. Come and say hello. There is just so much happening in the space at the moment. Here's a little quick rundown of some of the bigger news. The Ultra platform, one that I've been talking about for months. They have just announced a publishing partnership with the brilliantly named Microids. Sounds like you need to see a doctor for that one, but Microids is actually a very well respected and distinguished French gaming studio and publisher with many, many legendary titles. Ultra goes into phase 2 of its launch that happens in 2 days. Other news, Nine Chronicles is expanding, so it'll go from stage 220 up to 240. That's happening in the next few days as well. We also have a Twitch stream. We've got dedicated people on there, so please go show them some support. We will be announcing the winners of our S&P contest on there on the next stream.
Check out the last one. Our man Ramen III, he did a nice little startup video for Townstar. So anybody that wants to learn how to play Townstar, it's quite in depth and there's a lot of things to learn. So he just started from scratch, from square one. It's like 2.5 hours long. So, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but you scroll through and you figure out the stuff that you want to figure out. We're going to be doing that more often so that anybody that wants to learn Townstar and play to earn over there, that's a good little starting point. Check that out.
And also, our scholars that maybe are struggling a wee bit with the Axie metrics, look, we do these streams for you guys. There are dedicated people there to help train you, so please get along to the Twitch stream. Other news, week after next, we've got Aavegotchi have a second land sale that kicks off on December 2nd, if you missed out on the first one. In more news, we've got yet another metaverse. This one's called Dvision. They begin their land NFT sales tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. You can buy a piece of land in the first 2 cities. They're going to be rolling out many others over the next 2 years. The first 2 are New York and Seoul. We've got Sandbox Alpha. I'm sure you guys are pretty excited about that. That's kicking off on November 29.
We can't have them all, man. I missed that one. And then by the time I got into it, the land was too expensive. I got my Decentraland though, and those are going crazy. But yes, yeah. Sandbox, let's see. It'll be good. Lots of hype. It's been in the works for a long time now. Let's see if we can actually start earning in there.
Yep, and lastly from me, everybody, Genopets, one that Mathematics put on our radar a couple of months ago, that launched, I believe, about 3 or 4 days ago. Been seeing some pretty epic price action there, as most things in gaming are at the moment. Go check out Genopets.
Are you sure it's not pronounced Genopets?
Well, you could go and see your gyno pet and get them to check out your microids, I guess.
Microids sounds painful.
Yeah, you don't want those.
I don't know if have you guys heard of Freyala?
No.
Well, the Freyala ecosystem that they're building is kind of planned all around entertainment. It's yet another venture coming up on the Harmony blockchain, and it's something I'm a little bit excited about. One, because I'm enjoying the Harmony blockchain. Harmony it gives me warm vibes, and as you guys know, I'm a big fan of DeFi kingdoms. Basically, on the Freyala world that they're building, which is already up and running, they have casinos, so they have like blackjack, slot machines that you can actually play on with the XYA token. But also they have a whole system of gaming coming up. And one of their main things is the crypt IDs. Yet another NFT-based game with these things called Harmons. It's, another type of Axie-ish looking thing where there's stats and skills, and you basically, this is one of the main games on this ecosystem that they're building.
A bit like Pokemon.
It's got a mix of the three. There is a lot of potential there, and I love Harmony blockchain, so definitely look out for that if you think that you're too late for DeFi Kingdoms, which you're not. But yeah.
Oh yeah, nice. It looks a bit samey though.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of. I mean, this is Sean. Before we started recording, Sean made the comment that he thinks that the whole market is getting, for lack of better words, maybe oversaturated, and kind of there's too much. And what I would say is that the good projects are going to be good projects. Maybe there's.
Well, that's exactly it.
It's just there's a lot of things because people see that there's a lot of success happening, so they're trying to copy someone else's project, that's why you got to do the research to see which ones are worthy and which ones are just a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Look, all markets have cycles. Nothing goes up forever. If you've genuinely found a game that you really like to play and you're making some money playing to earn, I don't doubt that game will survive a bear market. But I'm 100% sure that a lot of the stuff that is just an idea, a trailer at the moment, maybe some of that stuff actually never comes to market if we do have a big correction. But also I do think, there's just so much pouring into the space at the moment. I look at some of the gaming tokens I have, they're just up hundreds and hundreds of percent. At some point, people are going to have to say, look, I want to sell. And I think a lot of newbies don't tend to sort of dollar cost average in or dollar cost average out. They are looking to just dump. I'd just say be careful. Think about taking some profit.
Yeah, and it's not just about surviving the bear market. I think that these good games will thrive in the bear market.
Quite possibly, yeah. Yep. I don't disagree with that. But the value of the token certainly won't be what it is now.
Sure.
But the playing numbers may well continue to go up, if it's a good model with good tokenomics.
So let me ask you guys, we've been doing this about a year. How many bear markets have we been through in the span of this show?
When you say we've been doing this for a year, we've been doing this.
Talking about altcoins on the air, like when we started 1 BTC and 32 ETH. How many bear markets?
Can I say 1.5?
1.5? Yeah. Because it's like one person's bear market is another person's correction. There's blow off tops on all kinds of projects. Those are the ones you got to watch out for sure. But I think we're not going to get that. Like the whole market tanks all at the same time. Like I don't think
strongly
it's
disagree. I hope you're right.
Real products with adoption. There's fundamentally bullish news every day for like Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these major projects, right? I don't think we're going to see anything like 218.
I do. I'm 100% sure of it.
So what's going to be the bottom level for BTC, you predict?
Anywhere from a 50 to 80% correction right across the board. And yes, you can argue that now we have real use case. My experience in the gaming space, 100%. We were early to Axie. We've seen it work. Is there a multitude of other things at that level now? No, for me, no, there's not. Will they happen? Yeah, 100% they will. Will it happen this cycle? Maybe. I could be totally wrong. We could have, the market could be defined by sort of 20, 30% pullbacks and off we go again. That could absolutely happen. But, you have to ask yourself the question, do you base your financial planning around a possibility or do you base it around what's happened in the past? I know what I'm doing.
Sell your bags for 25K Bitcoin? That sounds like a guess. That doesn't sound like anything for sure.
I'm just saying all markets move in cycles, regardless of the market. It's just how it operates. And crypto obviously is very extreme when you have the scenario of profits that are up hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of percent. At some point, people take profit. Absolutely, they do. I'm worried about newbies coming in for this what I think is the last leg of the bull run, and losing their shirts. I'm really talking more about people coming in and speculating on a token at this point, as opposed to actually finding a game they like and becoming a play to earn scholar, two very, very different things.
Well, those are lessons you gotta fucking learn, man. You learned it
Yeah.
that way. Jesse learned it that way. Everybody learned it that way.
Yeah.
If you're stupid, you come in and you look for the fast gains, you deserve it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I did
Yeah.
my time. We all did our time. Now we're trying to share our knowledge. You know, if you come in and you're looking for that 50% gain one moon bullshit, then you deserve it. Sorry.
Yeah.
But like, there's so much education. There's so many resources out there. Spend some time. Learn some shit. Learn about a game. Learn about trading. Learn about crypto markets. Whatever you want. Learn some shit. If you've got positions that you started like before January or the year before, or even halfway through this year, you're going to be sitting on a pretty good entry point. And most of the projects that you're in now, like they have staking rewards, they have other incentives for holding. I would just be a little bit apprehensive of dumping anything that moves just a little
Yeah,
bit.
when in doubt, focus on utility. What
Yeah,
kind of utility
exactly.
do you got?
Bitcoin City, Volcano bond. We got to talk about that shit. Like, that's a game changer.
And coming soon to Norway, Dogecoin Mountain.
Nation state FOMO was the term. That shit's gonna happen, man. $100,000 investment in Bitcoin in dollar value, and you buy that amount of Bitcoin, you get profits every year. It gets you citizenship into El Salvador. Man, I'm thinking about doing it. That totally sounds great. I am so against Blockstream, and I don't like those guys. But man, that Bitcoin bond sounds amazing.
I've got some very good mates at Blockstream. What don't you like about them?
I do feel like Bitcoin has been a bit co-opted, and I don't think Craig is Satoshi, but I do agree with him that Bitcoin has been co-opted, and they're, it's a big shill for the liquid sidechain. It's all good until that volcano goes up, though. Right?
Sure.
Luckily, all the Bitcoins will be on the network, and they won't get torched when the town melts.
Well,
From
Blockstream have
Aavegotchi.
a satellite flying around the planet at the moment to maintain the Bitcoin network. So
Of
if
course.
the internet's ever switched off,
Nice.
One thing that I've been realizing that the most negative repeating words that I keep hearing from people from all sides is that Ethereum is doomed, Ethereum is failed, Ethereum is broken. I'm not saying that that's how I feel, but that's the thing I've been hearing from different voices and different angles. And then, yeah, again, we see Leanne, she can't mint her NFTs because of the gas prices. And I can't claim rewards from things with Ethereum because it's too expensive. And then it makes you think, okay, NFTs and gaming. And all we can say is, well, wait for Ethereum 2.0. That's about all we can say. And that ain't happening anytime soon.
But that's why all that Ethereum dead stuff keeps coming up, is because how long it's been taking. Like, Ethereum 2.0 was supposed to come out so long ago, right? And isn't that when Gavin Wood left, the guy that created the Ethereum virtual machine, and then he realized the problems and he started DOT, and he's been building that for what, three and a half years now. So this is another reason I'm super bullish on DOT. But you talked about like, oh, Ethereum's dead and everybody's going to layer 2s, but look what happens there. Sol, right? Solana went crazy, but then when it actually got a bunch of traffic, they had to shut it down. Broken, right? AVAX, Avalanche, right? Last couple days, all you hear is about people complaining about the fees already, right?
Really?
And it just got one little marketing hype wave, and now they're congested network, expensive fees. So I don't think this is a problem that we're just going to see on Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's like every cryptocurrency network, as it scales up, is probably going to have to do
yeah. And look, this is sort of maybe part of the reason why I don't think we just keep going up forever here. In part because of this rhetoric around Ethereum. For me, these other layer 1 blockchains are not particularly decentralized, and therefore not that interesting for me. I mean, if you want to mint a JPEG more cheaply, then that's great for you, but it's not really why I'm in the blockchain space. Ethereum is, look, it's been used at an institutional level right throughout Southeast Asia. They're actually, they have effectively a private network attached to Ethereum where they are already selling security tokens. So people are buying and selling shares, the traditional banking system using Ethereum. So, look, for the average person who wants quicker gameplay or to mint their JPEG, you've got a multitude of other layer 1 blockchains. As I say, I got into the space because of Bitcoin. Obviously, over the last sort of 2 years, Ethereum's been much more in focus. I like what's going on with that project. I'm simply not excited about centralized layer 1 blockchains. they've got their place, but that bigger picture for getting rid of a broken financial system, I don't see how those blockchains are going to play a role there.
There was an interesting article someone posted in one of my groups about the European Bank talking about coming up with its own central bank digital currency, and it'll be ready to roll out in 2026. This will be the real digital money. What a fucking joke.
Scary.
It's like, you know, you're seeing the politicians too, like now they're starting to get the fear from it. I heard Hillary Clinton actually admit that Bitcoin is a threat to the US dollar, right? I mean, now they're starting to admit it. Now that they're out of power and they can't do anything about it. Is she still in power? What the fuck does she do now?
As long as she keeps eating babies, yeah.
Exactly. Give me that adrenochrome. You're seeing a lot more politicians, like, you know, really dig their heels in and saying yes or no one way or another, because, like, look at who's adopting it as far as countries go. Iran, North Korea, El Salvador, all these countries that have been under the IMF thumb, they're all breaking it and they're like, no, we got to find a different way. Turkey.
Singapore have had Bitcoin on their balance sheet for a number of years, so it's not just the fringe countries. It's
Yeah, but Singapore is smart. These countries are doing it out of necessity, right? Like, no drastic change comes like when you're comfortable, right? So these countries aren't just be like, yeah, sure, let's just throw away the system that we have and let's start over with Bitcoin, right? This is desperation moves from these countries, right? They have nothing else to do, and they have they can't continue on with what they're doing. So
And it's crazy.
Well,
And then desperation, their desperate move works, and then starts pushing people who aren't even desperate to realize, holy shit.
exactly, it's the canary in the coal mine, right? Like, you need that desperate, like, trailblazers, like, oh fuck, I just got to do this because I don't have any other option. And then, like, this Bitcoin bond, if this actually catches on the way that they've planned it, it's seriously going to create, like, nation state FOMO. It will, because you don't want to be the last, because you're going to be screwed, right? First guys are going to be like, woohoo, this is great. All our citizens are rich. Everybody's happy. You know, there's a bit of Axie news there. There was a big ban wave. So, you know, this is like, you know, why we can't have nice things. The more popular it gets, the more exploiters there are, the more issues it's causing for the economy. You know, people multi-accounting, you know, trying to exploit the system, get as much SLP out as they can. And so this guy Mavis team, they went on a big ban wave there. I don't know exactly why or how, but it sounded like there's something to do with the IP addresses, and scholars were getting banned with their phones, and I'm not sure, but we ended up with 4 Axies out of the whole scholarship so far that have been banned, which is, I mean, out of the 225 teams that we have, 2 teams and 4 Axies is not bad. I'm not sure exactly how only 2 Axies out of a team got banned. I don't know, Jeho, anybody out there? How does that work? So there's 5 Axies on the account, 2 got banned, and 3 are okay. I don't understand that. And that happened to 2 different accounts. We'll deal with it, no problem. We'll move on. Those scholars, they're gone. I'm sorry, but I've got zero tolerance for that stuff now. We had a bit of an issue earlier with these particular scholars, and, you know, I was too nice. I said, oh, sure, okay, you know, maybe I'll give you another chance. Nobody's getting a second chance now, I'm sorry.
See ya.
But, yeah. You're gone. And, you know, like, there's a couple warning signs, and I was being too nice, and I got bit. So we're gonna have to change it up a bit, you know, be a bit more cutthroat here.
Now, lastly from me, guys, we mentioned this on last week's show about the Nine Chronicles content creator program. Here it is up on the screen at the moment. And obviously the level 2, you need to have at least 500 subscribers. So what we're going to do is sit down when I'm together with the guys in a few days. It's $300 per month that you can be making from Nine Chronicles. We're going to put together our own program as well to boost that. And maybe we can create a scenario where you can submit them to us. We'll put it through if you don't have 500 subscribers, that is, and we'll pass the reward on to you as long as our Hardforking rewards as well. So make sure you tune into next week's show. We'll give you the full details.
I was going to say, let's look at some memes that we got from last week.
Oh, absolutely.
First up, we got Alifaniax. He did a nice little drawing. Not so memey, but nice drawing. Excellent effort. More content, that's great. We get this one's funny. Nine Chronicle is one of the best play to earn games right now, aside from Axie. Changed my mind. Haha, classic. We get another one. NCG. To the moon. Pretty classic standard crypto meme. This is hilarious. Ricardo Spagani losing his NCG in the famous boat accident. It's a little bit subtle, that one, but it's funny. Here's another one. When NCG pump, sold NCG at 130. NCG at $2 and still pumping. Classic. Diamond hands, guys. Diamond hands. We're still early.
Sean, that one hit Sean real hard.
Oh,
I love your confidence, guys. I love your confidence.
this is a funny one. Other NFT game token holders.
What is it?
NCG holder. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is he one of your scholars, Gonzo?
Alexis Domingo. I think that might be one of yours, Sean. Alexis. Who's gonna win, Sean?
Maybe we should announce well, I think Alexis quite clearly takes it.
You like that one?
Yeah.
All right. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm gonna tell her.
There you go. What's he got? 100 NCG.
Alexis Domingo for the win.
Nice.
There you go. Keep them coming, guys. As I say, we're working on a scholarship model for Nine Chronicles. We've been talking directly with them about it as well. So bear with us. We know there's many of you that are eager to get involved in that. And hopefully early next year as well, the game will go mobile so we can get more of you involved. It is a great game. We all enjoy it.
We can give you advice. Learn. Do some research. Figure some shit out. Look at your own life. What do you know? Apply that to crypto. Dig deep. You'll find good projects. It's not that hard. Find a community. Find a working project. Find something you enjoy.
Amen.
On that note, I can't top that. So thank you very much, Mr. Gonzo. Thank you, Mathematics. Most importantly, thank you, community, for being part of Hardforking.